3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff. Liftoff. Americans return to space as Discovery clears the tower.
Welcome back to TTM Trades. We're going to be doing our end of week recap. I owe you that one. And we're going to be doing the end of week recap on my top 3 for this past week, which was OHRP, AVGR, YTEN, and ATOS. But before we hop right into it, I want everybody to go follow my fellow trader TTM_Mike. I actually taught him the basics on how to trade, and then from there he just took it and ran with it. Another swing trader, great technical analysis. Just made his account. He's part of the TTM to the Moon brand. So if you're looking for other great technical analysis, this is another one, another fellow trader you would definitely want to follow, along with his YouTube channel that he just made. So go check him out. All right, so our top 3 for the past week. Let's do some quick TA on them. First up, as you can see here, we have ticker ATOS, ATOS. So as we can see here, let's switch gears. So you see ticker ATOS had a nice breakout this week. Hit a low of 32, a high of 45. It looks like it keeps forming these bullish flags where you have a nice pop up, a little downtrend, another high spike, another downtrend again with, as you can see, clear bottoms with clear tops, and then another spike up. So going into tomorrow and or next week, is this still a fair one to hold? Yes, it is. The big resistance right now is the 200 period moving average. As you can see, is this gold dotted line coming across the screen. We've already broke through the 50 period moving average. In swing trading, there are 3 very, very important moving averages in swing trading. That's the 20 period moving average, which is my line here, the 50 period moving average, and the 200 period moving average. All right, so if we make a break above the 200 period moving average, that's very bullish, and then we can start heading into these other price ranges of 49, 58, and 66. And this is all based off these past resistant areas where you have this nice support at right here at 48, 58, where this resistance was at, where it could not break through, and then 66, where you see it was unable to break through. So there's still plenty of room to run. The RSI has not hit an oversold status yet. So what you may see over the next week is a test of this 200 period moving average, which is currently at 45, and then a break above it. And these price targets are still in play. Remember, as you move into these price target areas of 49, 58, and 66, keep a trailing stop limit loss on your shares, and or just put your sell at one of these price targets, however you want to do it. But just know once we start heading into these levels, there is a good chance of possible pullbacks. All right, moving on, ticker AVGR. So as you can see, it's been dropping, still in consolidation. You still have a clear bottom right here at this 18-cent range, which it came up and then it dropped all week down back to this 18-cent range. So you have a double bottom here. So what you want to see going into next week is that we come back up, because as you see, we made a higher high on this spike. So what you want to see is this trend to come back up. Right now you can see that the this 21 cents give or take 50 period movement. Here, let me move all these lines out the way. As you can see, this 50 period moving average right now is the resistance, and it's blocking it. Is this resistance, and that's what it has to break through. So right now, your clear resistance, as you can see, this line right here is 23 cents. Just came back down, retested that bottom at 18 cents. So you should see a trend heading back up until next week. Now, if you do not see a break above this 23 cents and a close above it, then what you should see is it come back down again to retest that 18-19 cent range, and that lets you know that this stock is still consolidating, waiting on a breakout. So still a good play to hold. I would definitely watch for the 18 cent mark. If this breaks below 18 cents and closes, then I will close out my position. But right now, your clear resistance is 22 cents with a support of 18 cents. A break above 22 will put you back into that 30-cent range. And then your next immediate resistance will be the 200 period moving average right at 35. So OHRP, these price targets are still in play. 47.52, 57, which was this last area of support, and 73, which was its resistance. As you can see, is the right now 250 period moving average, right where they're meeting at, is going to be the next resistance if and when this thing trends up. So what we want to look at, we know the immediate support is right at oh wow, that lined up perfectly. So we know the immediate support is right at 32 cents. As you can see here, tried to break through, couldn't, had a nice bounce off, coming back down for the retest. So if you were looking to get into this one, this would be a great entry because we know the support is right here at the 32-33 cent range, and we're having a double bottom, a double test. So what you should see here now is after a test of this support, if it does not break through, then buyers will come in, accumulate the shares, and then begin pushing this back up. And you want to look for a higher high above this 39 cent range, which is obviously the clear resistance as of now. So we're in this channel, as you can see, 32, 39, can't close above, come back down, 32. Great area to buy in, start heading back up towards that 39. So you see that you're working in this clear channel. A break above the 39 will have you work back up to this 47 price target where this last spike was at, and then you'll work your way up into that 52, 57. So right now, still a great entry and a great hold. If you seem to break below this 32 cent support and close below it on high volume, then I would start reassessing my entry and exit, but still a good hold going into next week. So looking at ticker YTEN, let's identify some clear resistance and support areas. We know support is right here at this dollar, give or take $1.5657 mark, with a clear resistance right here at this 209. So again, we're still in this channel. Denied, came down, found support right here at this $1.52. The 54 cent range, came back up, denied again. We're coming back down. It doesn't look like it wants to come back down and touch that support of $1.52, which is very bullish because that means sellers can't push this back down. If it begins trending back up and you break above this $2.09, 10 cent range, then your next test would be, of course, the 50 period moving average at 227. Then you'll start working your way back up into these profit targets, 246, 275, and $3.03. And then you know your next clear resistance is 336, right at the 200 period moving average. So still a safe hold. If you've been holding since last week, I would just monitor that support area of $1.54 and the resistance of 209. You are currently working yourself in the channel, which means it's still consolidating, waiting for a breakout. So still a safe play if you are holding. So TTMTrades, that's all. That's my end of week recap. Nothing to panic about. Those charts still look healthy for a nice breakout. So if you got in on my call, that is my end of week recap. Hopefully that helped for anyone that was freaking out, because I know everybody was probably waiting on a breakout this week. But sometimes just remember, I'm a swing trader and I'm more patient with my stock. So if I give you a call, it could break out that week and or the following week, but just know I see a pattern of consolidation where a breakout could be right around the corner if you choose to play that stock. That's it. TTMTrades. Subscribe to the channel, and until next time.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.